Hi, Pierce here from License Hawk with another tip to help you reduce your IBM license costs. And this tip is a favorite of mine because it doesn't require any technical changes, it's easy to implement, and can have a significant impact on your license costs. So in the next couple of minutes, I will talk you through how you can take advantage of hot, warm, and cold standby licensing rules to really reduce the license costs for your organization. So most organizations think that they need to fully license the warm and standby servers in the DR scenario. But in IBM licensing world, that's not the case. There are actually many configurations and scenarios where you can actually have low cost or even free licenses to cover your warm and cold standby servers. So to understand the basics here, warm, hot, and cold. So hot is basically where you have active, and the DR systems are being updated in near real time, and that in the event of a failover, this is done automatically, and that requires a full license. Warm now is where you get your opportunity, and this is where maybe the switchover is manual or the data transfer is not real time. And of course, cold is where you may have the system even off, that's for standby, or needs to be switched on and requires manual intervention, possibly even manual copying and configuration. In the latter two cases, cold and warm, you can take advantage of the reduced or free licenses. Given that all production systems have a standby, large production systems that have a standby infrastructure with them, there can be many servers and a lot of money to be saved here. So how do we implement these costs? Well, without getting into technical details, we simply go through and, with the help of our system administrators and DBAs, identify all the servers that they believe are warm and cold standby. We again, of course, verify this with the IBM licensing rules, and hopefully you have your first list. You'll then need to look for exclusions because certain products, even when the warm and cold standby configurations, have minimum license requirements, and maybe they're not strictly a warm and cold standbys, so you may have to exclude those. With that done, though, you now take your list of servers and, going into ILMT, update the reports to first of all classify them and tag them as being standby, put a note with them to indicate what production system they're linked to, and then to exclude them from the reports. And the final step is to count the money. And what I mean by that is count the number of cores of the licenses that have now been moved out of full licenses and convert to a dollar value. With this saving, let your boss know how much you just saved. Hopefully you found this tip really useful, and I really hope you implement it. If you would like a more detailed guide on this, we have an excellent page on our website. Simply type in hot, warm, cold, and you will find it. And if you'd like to book a call with us to find out more about this particular tip, or indeed any other ways of reducing your license costs, simply click on the book a call button on our website. Now go and save some money.